Greetings, people of the internet. It is I, that Canadian fangirl, bringing you your red-hot news and excitement for the week for your anime and pop culture enjoyment. This is going to be a different type of episode because instead of focusing on something I want to talk about, this is more a recap of my life this past year. It has been a full year since I have experienced health issues. For those who are unaware, this time last year I was checked out of the hospital with type 2 diabetes. It has been a full year of living with diabetes, and honestly, this has probably been the most challenging, but also probably the most... it's probably been the best year of my life. I think my experience of being in the hospital and my experience of my diabetes has definitely changed me for the better. And we're at the point where I've recorded more episodes this year than I did before I went to the hospital, and it just has shown me just what a year can do to a person, and I feel so good right now that I generally love myself. And diabetes has not changed me. Like, I have to now. I'm just monitoring, how much I'm eating. I'm more aware of how I feel, and I've been felt great this entire year. I have been more physically active this past year than I have in previous years. This is probably the best I felt in 31 years of life. Last year was probably the best I felt in 30 years than I have in any other year. So there's that. I don't know. I had this whole thing planned, but I can't remember because I was planning this last week. That's how I planned things in advance. I had this whole speech I was going to say, but I can't remember it. But I have lost 20 pounds, and it just has done so much, and more than that, my physical health, which has definitely improved a lot. I've always been healthy. This has probably been the best it's been for my mental health in a long time. I have so much more self-confidence and respect for myself that I've had any other year, and doing this podcast every week, giving me something to plan for and work on, has just given me something that I can be proud of, something that I can do that makes me feel like I'm actually contributing to society, even if I'm doing this for myself with no listeners and a social media following that is non-existent because no one really cares. I feel like sometimes I'm invisible, but it just helps me think I'm doing something in a meaningful way, and I just want you people to know that for anyone who does listen, even if you're not actually engaging with me on social media or anything, I appreciate you. I just love you people so much, and more important than that, I love myself. I think the thing I came to know at the end of the day is I have felt so good about who I am as a person that I don't really need self-gratification from anyone else as long as I care about who I am, and I do. I've had this better understanding of who I am, who you people are, what I like. My life has just been significantly improved. God. I forgot everything I was gonna say, then someone be able to think. I should have written a script, but I wasn't thinking. But yeah. This past year has definitely been a journey for me, and it's a journey that I loved taking. It just made me feel really good about myself. It's for so many reasons. I can now look myself in the mirror, make eye contact with that person I see on the other side of the mirror, and be like, "You are awesome. You are you are so cute and so lovable, and are one of the best people in the world. You deserve so much more than what? Stare me in the like. I can look myself in the mirror and I can smile. I can admire myself, and I can tell myself that I can tell the person in the mirror, you look good. You are awesome. Feel free to dance in the mirror because that's what you deserve." And the first year I've been able to do that, because I've always shied away from looking myself in the mirror. Now I'll look myself right in the reflection, and I can see just who I am, and I love that about it. I love just talking to these people. I love just being able to be myself and be awesome and be able to admit, how cute I look and how cute I feel and how much I just want to dance and have fun and and I don't think I would have done that if it wasn't for the massive change I had to go on this past year, and it just makes me feel good. Like, even changes that can affect you, all for the better. It made me feel so much more just good. So, yeah, not really an episode, just a brief update on how I feel, but yeah. Like, normalize looking yourself right in the eyes in the mirror and telling yourself telling yourself you are awesome. Because that person in the mirror that person in the mirror staring right back at you is going to tell you exactly what you need to hear. And yeah, thanks for sticking with me for over a year. Ironically, because my year long was back in November, but just thanks for always tuning in, people. Just remember to like and follow this podcast and subscribe to That Canadian Fangirl to help the Spotify algorithm push out viewership to a wider audience. Because the more people like the podcast, the more Spotify algorithm tells people that we exist, so that more people can see it. Like, if you watch this on YouTube, feel free to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, just to help YouTube tell people that That Canadian Fangirl is there too. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Bluesky, and Facebook. Feel free to join me on Twitch. I'm gonna do something eventually with Twitch. I have big plans. Feel free to read my books on Wattpad, Fanfiction if you're so inclined. And remember, no gatekeeping. We don't gatekeep community. If you like something, you're a fan of it. Don't let other people tell you otherwise. Thanks again for joining me on this little update into this past year. And remember, when people say, what fangirl do you listen to? It is That Canadian Fangirl. Which Canadian Fangirl? That Canadian Fangirl. Alright, later people, I'll be back next week, which, with a more focused episode than this.